Good morning, my beautiful people of YouTube. How is everyone doing out there? Good to see you. Look, so I'm up awful early this morning. Unlike Dolly, usually this is the time of day that I'm actually going to bed. Okay, but I got up early this morning because yesterday I didn't stay up streaming all night like a normal person. So my kid came over, right? So she came over and hung out. We spent some good quality time playing some video games. Okay, that's what it's about. So Tiff came over and we sat down and we played a couple games of Fortnite. Well, we played solos. I don't know if y'all know anything about Fortnite, but Tiff comes over. First game, she wins. Okay. And I'm like, damn. So I'm like, all right, let me play. I can't let the kids show me up. So I play a game of Fortnite and I win. All right. So then it started off to a good start because Tiff got to win. I got to win. And then we kicked back and we watched some movies. So then after that, she left and PJ left and I just crashed out. So I got up all early this morning. Unlike me, now I don't know what to do with myself. I even woke up this morning and made me some coffee. Now I'm going to be bouncing off the walls with nothing to do. Okay. So my plan today is since I was up so early, I started digging into some true crime stuff because it's been a while. Dolly Vision's been a little bit of drama here lately, just for entertainment purposes. And there'll probably still be some of that drama just for fun and games. But I'm going to bring y'all some true crime videos today. All right. So when I get off of here, I already got all my stuff set up. Don't know if I want to shoot it in there or if I want to shoot it in here. I haven't made up my mind. But I dug into a few cool stories today. So my plan is to shoot okay, Dolly, if you want help reporting, you know who I can help you. If I want reporting, okay, live from the scene. All right. No, it's just a few stories I want to talk about. This lady, just a couple people that killed their kids, that type of stuff. More Leilani Simon type craziness. I don't know what's with all these women killing their kids. I don't know if it's something in y'all's coffee. I put honey in mine, a little local honey. But I don't know what these women out here are drinking. It makes them want to, in this story we're going to be talking about later today is about a lady. Trigger warning, people. Trigger warning. Okay. That sliced her baby's throat. Two babies, two kids. Sliced their throats in bed. Okay. Almost damn near decapitated them. And her reasoning was, well, I'm going to go into this in my video. Country Girl Ann, thank you so much for the super sticker. Damn. Hey, you just bought breakfast. That's awesome of you. Big hugs, big virtual hugs to you this morning. Good morning to you. So she said her reasoning for this was she hurt the babies, okay, because she didn't want nobody else to hurt them. Yeah. And I ain't going to tell you what they did to the lady, okay? I ain't going to tell you what they did to the lady, but I will say this, because I'm going to make a video on it and tell you the whole story. I will say this up from the story, though. There's a possibility this lady could get out. Make that make sense, right? I seen somebody said R.I.P. Tekashi 69. I don't think Tekashi 69 is dead. Not that I know of. I don't think nobody wants to go to prison for killing him. To be honest, I hear he ain't got all the money. He had a bunch of different things, but I ain't going into that. I know he ripped Steve will do it off some money too. Hey PJ, good morning. I sent you a message. So like I said, people killing their babies, the possibility that this woman could get out of prison. I'm going to share that video with y'all later. It's the story of that lady. But this goes into the, even Leilani Simon. I don't believe that they're going to put Leilani Simon away forever either. Trigger warning, triggers. Little triggers this morning. That baby was compacted ran over, buried, okay, set in the Georgia heat. And I know it was every bit of 105 degrees down there for a straight month. They found little pieces of bone, okay, partial remains. There's going to be no way to determine how that baby died. So if they can't prove how that baby died, she can say that baby fell down the stairs. That baby drowned in the pool. They had a pool in the backyard. Casey Anthony type shit, right? And now this lady does disposing of a corpse, and she gets 10 years. She serves 6. Okay. Next thing you know, she's out. Baby Q broke my heart. Yeah, it's a really sad one, right? And I know that's what's coming, so I'm kind of preparing myself for that now, because that way when it happens, I'm not like all pissed off about it, because I already knew that something like this was going to happen. Like even in jail, her getting her GED. When you in jail for killing your baby, I don't think they should allow you to be getting a GED. ZA, bam, 20 pounds. I'm rich. Moving on up to the east side. All right, damn. My coffee just started tasting better. Thank you, ZA. That was sweet of you guys this morning. Good morning to y'all too. All right, good morning. So I got me one of those fancy ass little coffee pots now. Okay. I feel like I don't know. It's crazy. Technology. You guys had this 20 years ago, but it's the ones you put a little cup in, you put it in there, and you just hit a button, and then you got a cup of coffee. See, I can handle that. I had to make the coffee, put it in a filter, pour water, boil water. I didn't feel like doing all that. But what is little coffee cup thing? You put it in hit a little button, bam, you got a cup of coffee. I'm like, this is the future. Okay, this is the future. I don't really like coffee, but if I'm up in the morning, of course I need a little jump start. This world is effed backwards. The system sucks, but society has been the one that's to change it. He's the one to change it. Yeah, there's a lot. Look, here's the thing about this world we live in. Money can buy your freedom, okay? Or lack of evidence can get you some freedom, right? Because I think that's the case in Blessed Mom from Texas. I'm sorry, I stopped mid-sentence. Good morning, Dolly. Sending love to you and PJ. Thank you, Blessed Mom. Mad love back to you. Little Dolly heart. Little Dolly heart for you, okay? Now, what was I about to say? Oh, that money can buy you freedom. In some cases, just lack of evidence, right? There really ain't much on, like I said, Leilani to determine how the child has died. Now, we know that she did it, right? We know she did it. Pretty much we know that. By the way she acted, she came out and, look, accidents happen all the time. Accidents happen in this world all the time. And, speaking of the Leilani thing is when I was out there in Georgia, there was a young lady out there that was standing out there with me and her baby had drowned in the bathtub. Okay. Gone. Lost the baby. So, and she had took her eye off the baby and the baby had drowned in the bathtub. But she did, she called the police, reported it, did what you're supposed to do. Money buys biscuits. Money buys biscuits. It's crazy you say that. I ate some cheese biscuits the other day. I baked some cheese biscuits just randomly too. Like, let me make some cheese biscuits. I think I had me some of these biscuits. It was one of those moments. You know what I'm saying? So I made me some cheese biscuits. Now I'm sidetracked and forgot where I was at. Thank you, dear bombshell. Thank you. Oh, her baby had drowned in a bathtub and stuff. And she was out there crying. And it's sad because, everything, it's emotional when you're out there because Quentin Simon, he's the prettiest little boy in the world. And then you got this lady out there crying about her baby dying in the bathtub. And she was screaming at Lonnie, I did the right thing. I did the right thing. Shit happens. Tell the truth, Leilani, tell the truth. So that was just one of those craziest things in the whole world, that Georgia incident. But accidents happen in this world. And you're supposed to report it. I couldn't imagine. This breaks my heart. So I am, I'm just about got all my legal situations taken care of in Georgia. Okay. Almost. Pretty sure everything's going to go perfect. And when that is over, shortly after that, Leilani is going to stay in trial. So I am going to be taking a trip back down to Georgia because when she gets sentenced, I definitely want to be there. Okay. After all that shit I went through in Georgia and just the whole roller coaster that it was, I definitely got to be there for the outcome. Okay. If I'm nowhere else on this planet, I am going to be in Georgia for that one. Okay. You can believe that. I'm going to be sitting right in the damn courtroom. But like I said, I want to make sure they keep pushing Leilani stuff back. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, while she was in jail, she got a GED. You know who won't never get a GED? You know who won't never get to go to school? Little baby Quentin. He don't get none of that stuff. I don't see why she's getting any of that stuff. Yes, you and PJ take a trip to Tybee too. Okay, that's funny you say that. I was thinking that too, that I was going to visit Tybee Island when I go back, because my whole experience on Tybee Island was exactly what y'all seen on court TV. Okay, that was it. In, out. I almost died leaving there. Okay, Bullhorn Betty almost killed me. Closest I think I've ever been to dying in my life. It was scary. Okay, she 18. Well, she was about to kill us. I seen my life flash in front of my eyes. Everything. Okay, just I'm gonna die. Okay, I was just so when I got on the airplane, I was literally shaking. I was happy to be in the air. Okay, that's the only time I ever flew and wasn't nervous. I was glad to be out of the car with Bullhorn Betty. Okay, just straight no lie. I got on that plane. I was calm as hell. I was still shaking. I wasn't scared to be on the plane. I was just like, man, I'm so glad to be alive. And that was leaving Tybee Island. And it looked nice, but it was, when I was there, it was, everything happened so quick. It was just straight chaos, right? Just straight boom, chaos. From the time them cameras turned off, it was get me to the airport. Okay, get me to the airport, get me to the airport, get me to the airport. And I think maybe that's why Bullhorn Betty almost killed us, because we were in a little bit of a rush. But we ended up in an emergency lane with an 18-wheeler beside us and like 60 miles an hour with a brick wall right in front of us, like a guardrail. And we were going right at it. I'm just thinking, I'm going to die. And then just somehow, just the truck, it was so close. You couldn't have put a hair. I mean, like you couldn't have pulled a hair off your head and put it between that 18-wheeler in the vehicle we were in. Okay. It still scares me. Traumatized. Okay. I need to sue Bullhorn Betty. All right. Damages, future damages from my nightmares. Woman tried to kill me. Okay. So what's Tybee? I'm lost. Tybee is a little island outside of Georgia on the coast. It's really beautiful. It's really nice. But like I said, I didn't have a chance to really experience it. And believe it or not, like a lot of these people say, when you go on these things looking for these kids, you're on a vacation. I really didn't get to see none of Savannah really like talking about it, because I was always at Quentin's or out looking for Quentin or something to do with Quentin. I really didn't get a chance to really see Savannah or Tybee Island or any of it. It was just all go, Quentin, sleep, repeat type dilly, so I didn't get to do shit. So this time when I go back down there, I don't have the Quentin Simon thing going on. I will go cover Leilani and the court stuff, but I'm going to go, hang out in Georgia a little bit, maybe go to Tybee Island. Downtown Savannah smells like piss. I'm sorry, people. If you're from downtown Savannah, you need to clean your streets. Okay. Even in Vegas, they wash the streets. All right. They know people probably piss in the streets, but they clean it. They go out there, literally Fremont Street. They go out there with bleach and bleach it at night. I was like, that shit's crazy. They were literally washing the streets. But it don't smell like piss. And there's a million people. Like Savannah, y'all need some public restrooms or some porta potties or some. That is the pissiest place I've ever been in my life. You just walk down the street, you smell nothing but piss. I'm like, yeah, y'all can have this. I mean, it's beautiful for a pissy place, you know? So hopefully y'all vote somebody in that cleans y'all streets or something, because that shit is terrible. Gross. I mean, it's a lot of people downtown, and like I said, they didn't have a lot of restrooms, so there's alleys, you know, and people just cut up in the alleys and piss, and homeless people all in the alleys, so it just reeks of piss. I'm just thinking, y'all need to clean this shit up. You need to check out the haunted cemetery. Shit, all of Savannah's haunted. The whole place looks haunted. I ain't even kidding. They say it's one of the most haunted places in America. And you see, while we was down there, we caught a ghost running by me and shit, right? That tells you right there, that place is haunted. And when I am there, we will do that. Because, look, I might have to make a trip back to Buckhalter, where Quentin Simon lived, okay? But not to mess with Billy Joe or go by there. But at the end of that road is this church. And it looks like it would be out of a fucking Rob Zombie horror movie. Okay? And back there, the fog kind of lays low. And this church is right on the corner that has these big bushes. It looks like a scene right out of a movie. Right out of a damn ghost movie. All right? Like, if I was a director, I'd be like, yo, that's the shot right there. So I was thinking the whole time I was down there, go ghost hunting there, right? And this is the truth too. Before that ghost video came out, Olivia was in Georgia, and she was going to go Bigfoot hunting in North Carolina. I don't know about Bigfoot. I don't so much, you know what I'm saying? But whatever you want to do in this world, right? Whatever you want to do is, you want to hunt for Bigfoot, okay? But I was trying to tell her, I told Betty, I said, tell Olivia we should go ghost hunt this church, right? Because I just knew there were ghosts. I just knew it. I just knew, I could feel it in the air. Like, it had that eerie vibe type shit, right? Like spooky movie vibe. So she leaves to go chase fucking Bigfoot. Okay. She didn't catch no Bigfoot. And that same night, we caught the ghost that some say is baby Quentin. Okay. Which is the craziest shit in the world. I don't care what anybody says. People say it's a lens flare. If a lens flare has legs and can run, then it's a lens flare. Okay. If a lens flare got legs, and I ain't seen too many lens flares with legs. Okay. It may be a ghost. Okay. It may be a ghost, just a little baby ghost. Okay. So when we seen that, I told Olivia, I was like, did you catch Bigfoot? And she was like, nah, we didn't get nothing. I was like, we got a ghost. She should have stayed. She missed a ghost. All right. That's why you don't leave chasing Bigfoot when you in the most haunted place in America. Okay. On Halloween. At that. Wake Up said, I saw it clear as day. I mean, that's what I saw too. And it was live, no editing, no nothing. I remember when the haters were saying it was fake. They faked it. Olivia did it. I was like, that shit was running live with people watching it. And Olivia was in another state chasing Bigfoot. Okay. That she didn't catch. So I don't know. So when I go down there, but when I was down there before, I wasn't there to ghost hunt. Okay. But now I got the night vision cameras. We got the spirit boxes. We got the damn EMF meters, or whatever the hell them damn things are called, the little light up things. So we have all that. So when we go back down to Georgia this time, we will do some ghost hunting of some of them haunted cemeteries and the crazy old ass churches and all that good stuff. I saw it live. It was absolutely him, no doubt in my mind. I've seen spirits before. I never seen nothing like that. I'm going to be dead honest. The first thing I said was, it's been edited. I said it myself, right? I was like, oh, somebody edited this shit, right? And then somebody said, no, that's live on Bullhorn Betty's feed. And I was like, huh? So then I go look at it, right? And I see it on Bullhorn Betty's feed, right? So then I get up, I go to Betty's room, knock on her door, and like, Betty, you got to see this, right? And she's like, what? I was like, there's a damn ghost running in the video, right? Because we didn't see it live. Like I didn't see it, right? Like I didn't physically see the baby ghost. I didn't see it until I went back and watched the video. All right. And I was just like everybody else at first. I was like, this can't be real. But it was. And that is one of the realest ghost videos I've ever seen in my whole entire life. The only reason I say that is because I know it's real. I was there. So I know that Jack Osborne is doing some ghost show. Somebody needs to send him that. All right. Y'all need to share that video because that is the craziest ghost encounter. That's like some Twilight Zone shit. Do 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 do. Take you to it. Well, no, I'm not going down there to anything to do with Quentin Simon. When I do go down there, though, I am going to go cover her Leilani in the court, and I'm going ghost hunting. So I'm not, that whole thing is over to me. For the most part, the whole Georgia thing incident. I just want to be there for the outcome of what they do to Leilani. And like I said, I don't think they're going to do much to her. I think she'll get 10 years. They're going to she'll probably end up taking some plea deal. I just don't know. I think our justice system's a little flawed, just a little bit. And if these women keep killing their babies and getting away with it, because I'm going to bring y'all a story today about a woman that killed her 2 kids. Like I said, I ain't going to tell you the whole story, but there's a possibility she might get out of prison. No time soon. And she ain't even going to prison. But I can't give you the whole story now. All right. Because then I got to shoot my video, do the editing, throw the clips in, blah, blah, blah. Since I'm up early today, I'll figure I'd knock out some videos. Somebody says, no need to spam the chat. What's up? The court will use confessions from Bixby in trial. I don't know what's going to happen with that one. Yeah, I hope they give that dude life. But he's going to end up suing the state of Virginia, right, for violating his constitutional rights. So he's going to be sitting in prison with $100,000 in the bank. I mean, I don't think he should ever get out. They had 3 different. Well, he never confessed to the police. He never confessed to the police he killed Cody. Okay. He never confessed. But when he was in jail, they say he confessed to 2 guards. But can you really believe that? They might have been into Odinism. I'm kidding about that, right? So he confessed to 2 guards, but then they said they searched his cell and they found another confession letter. All right. One of them, they say they buried the body in Maryland near a tree at some address. And I was thinking, well, if it's in a letter address, why don't they just go dig up the tree? Maybe they did. But like I said, there's been so many searches here for him. And I mean, big searches all through Buckrow, hundreds of people, multiple times. Okay. All kinds of different events. They've had rides for him, dinners for him, all kinds of different events, cookouts and stuff that, to raise awareness and things here locally. Me and PJ went to the vigil for Cody. Yeah, look, and the bad thing about this is Corey Bigsby, his father, he's out right now. He ain't even in jail. I mean, he lives in walking distance from me. In walking distance. I mean, it's a little bit of a walk. It'd take me about 30 minutes. But I could walk to his house in 30 minutes. I could drive to it in 5. I mean, just literally right down the street. Like it ain't far at all. And the area he's in ain't very big. So it's a shame what this world has come to, like the redhead do. I mean, I think when you do something like that and you confessing to stuff like that, they should pull your toenails out. I mean, that's just my belief. I'm a capital punishment kind of person. In Virginia, we don't even give the death penalty anymore. And we was the leading state behind Texas. I believe if you allow people to kill people, some people don't mind being in prison. I kill you. I go to prison. I think when you take the death penalty off the table, this makes this a dangerous state, a safe haven. It means I can go out here and I can do whatever I want and nobody will take my life. You see what I'm saying? That's scary. That's scary. What stops people from walking into a mall or grocery store? Or, you know what I'm saying? All they're going to do is sit in a cell. They're going to have cable TV, 3 meals a day, hang out, play cards, chess. It's boring as shit, but they ain't dead. Opportunity to get a job, go to school. That ain't justice. That ain't justice. They lucky I ain't the president of this country. You get one appeal. You be in jail for a week and then your ass will be executed. And I'm sure in that, what about the innocent people, Dolly? What about the innocent people that get executed? You got to break a few eggs and make an omelet. I mean, mistakes happen. Sucks. But so we supposed to let monsters roam this planet because we might accidentally kill the wrong one? Nah. I would pull the switch myself on a lot of these people. Brian Kohlberger. Now, Richard Allen, I don't know if I could pull the switch on that guy. Okay. The Delphi guy. I just don't. I don't really know if there's enough against other than now, if he would have said to me, hey, Dolly, I killed that girl on them train tracks, I'd have been like, right. He did confess to his mother and his wife. Okay. I would have hit it in, but I still don't get it. It still don't make a lot of sense to me. I don't think it's Odinism, anything like that. But the Keegan Klein thing and his father and all of them being connected and how they were on social media, blah, 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 blah. They need more in the Delphi case, right? And I think that's why it's so, they don't want him to get away with it. But right now, if he would have went into court, I believe they would have threw out that search warrant. Okay. They were going to throw out that search warrant. And if they throw out that search warrant at that point, you better bring PJ lunch. Don't make that poor lady starve. I'll send her some Uber Eats. Okay. What do you want, PJ? He was going to walk. Okay. And then you see the judge sent everybody back. They then pushed his court date back for a year. Okay. This man was on the verge of maybe getting out. Now he ain't in jail. They put him in prison. Okay. For his own protection. They don't have a lot on him. There's some of this I just don't agree with. I do believe nobody forced him to say he killed anybody. Okay. I've been locked up. Guards ain't in there twisting your arm, making you confess to crimes you didn't commit. Not with 100 people around watching in a pod. Okie News, your woman is hungry. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. I will send you lunch. What, you want me to send you breakfast? See? Haha. I am okay. I was just messing with you, Dolly Vision. Okay. Well, I'll send you lunch. If you want something to eat, I'll send you something to eat. It ain't no big deal. Now I forgot where was that. Oh, Delphi. They don't have much on them. Okay. Kohlberger, I believe he's done. Legitly done. I think, he's going to be convicted. And like I said, it's going to take forever to even see him get to court. And when he does go to court, now cameras ain't allowed in the courtroom. So you know what that means? I'm going to take a trip back to Idaho. Because I wouldn't mind being there for the Kohlberger stuff. Some of these cases that, I invested and covered for so long, I kind of want to be there for the outcome. Mustard on a plain biscuit is the definition of insanity. Is that what that said? I can't eat mustard on a biscuit. The only thing I can eat mustard on is a hamburger and a hot dog. That's it. Pleasant surprise seeing Dolly visiting so chipper in the AM hours. Yeah, I ain't a morning person. I tell you what, if I wake up naturally, I'm peaceful, nice, happy. You wake me up. Before my body gets up on its own, I am the devil. I don't even know what person that is or who that is, right? It's a demon, okay? It's a demon that hasn't left yet, okay? I'm always happy if I wake up. Like if I just naturally and wake up. But if somebody disturbs me or wakes me up, I don't know. I don't know who that demon is. All right. It takes me a little while to get going. Like PJ be like, what you doing? I'll be like, well, I'm just getting up. She's like, well, you got up 2 hours ago. But it takes me a while to get up. Okay. Like to me, I'm still waking up. I've been up here 32 minutes and I was up an hour before I came live with you guys because I was digging through true crime stuff to see what good stories were out there. How many people got their heads chopped off this week? Don't think somebody don't lose a head once a week. It's true. You just don't hear about it because it's not big news. But believe it or not, people are always getting their damn heads cut off. It surprises me. Like at least once a week, somebody in our country gets decapitated. Ain't that insane? I'm just trying to keep my head, okay? And because a lot of times I'll look for, not just regular true crime stories, but I want the crazy ones, the really, really crazy ones. And when you do that, I'll be looking through news from all out the country. So it ain't just news from Virginia, but it'll be news from all over America, sometimes all over the world. And like I said, at least once a week, I'll find a story where somebody's done chopped off somebody's head. Stop calling our PJ a demon. Who called PJ a demon? Kathy says, I take pills so I won't be hateful. I have not had it yet. They got pills for that? The not be hateful pill? Well, then, damn, they need to give it to everybody that's on YouTube. Here you go. That's what psychiatrists should ask, to be like, are you on YouTube? And then when you go, yeah, they'd be like, well, here, let me write you this. You're going to need it. It's damn crazy on them internet streets. Dolly, please look at Davis case out of Texas. That baby was tossed on the side of the road like trash. Alabama Mama 4. I remember that video that came out from that camera, from that business where that girl, she had a baby in a trash bag. Trigger warning, people. Trigger warning. Well, this ends good. This actually ends good. And the dumpster's open, and she literally goes like this with the trash bag and goes and throws the baby in the damn dumpster in Texas. I don't know if you guys remember this video. And then some homeless people dumpster diving go into the damn dumpster. The homeless lady finds the baby, gives the baby damn CPR, saves the baby. Okay. Now baby's not dead, so they can't charge the mama with murder. Right. So the mama's not charged with murder. She's charged with like some motherfucking shit. Some I forget what crime she's charged with. She's released on bail with an ankle bracelet. Okay. Y'all remember that? I mean, I don't know what they ever did to her. I'd never heard the outcome of that, but I do know she was on an ankle bracelet and she was released from jail. And I was thinking, holy shit, I think she was 17 or something like that. 17, young African-American woman. I mean, just like chunked it. I was like, and just thank God, you know, think about, you know, you see people digging in the dumpster. These people were heroes. They saved this little baby, you know. Dig on the dumpsters all you damn want. That's the first thing I think about when I see people dumpster diving. I'm like, I ain't got no problem with it. You never know what you're going to find. You might find somebody dead in there. This crazy world we live in. PJ, how did I escalate to hater? LOL. How did you escalate to hater? Bombshell, you got to do a reveal opening. PJ, I know you're joking. All right, let's see. A 12-year-old took his grandpa's forklift and drove it. Took cop over an hour to get him. Drove it all around major roads. Messed up 16 cars along the way. Only in Michigan, LOL. Nobody was hurt, thankfully. Hey, Joe. I've seen people steal tanks. Did you see that video of the dude that stole the tank? They shot and killed him, though. Right? That was all on the news back in the day where he wrecked the tank into the median. The cop ran up and jumped on it and shot him. Tiffany says, why are you awake? What, Tiff? Hey, good to see you, Tiff. Good morning. Well, because after we played video games and watched that movie and you left, I went to bed. Okay, as soon as PJ left, I went to bed. So that's why I'm up so early. I've been up since like 7 o'clock. Usually, I don't know. I slept. I don't know. I just guess my body needed rest. And I was out. I slept good like a baby. It didn't even take me long to get up this morning. I was like, whoop. So I was sharing with everybody earlier, Tiff, that we were playing some video games last night. And here's the thing. So Tiff wins, right? She wins the game. So I can't let her show up her pops, right? So I'm like, all right, let me get the controller. Let me see if I still got the skills to pay the bills. All right. So I ain't played no Fortnite in a good while. I ain't even played. I got out there and just owned it. Owned the battlefield. Dolly killed everybody. Anyway, I end up killing one more person than Tiff. So she's almost as good as her pops, but not quite. Not quite yet. You have not surpassed the master. Okay? And that's me. Turtle King. There can only be one. See that, Elvis? Y'all see that? I've been working on that for a while. Been working on that one. Almost got it. A0 Jules. Good to see you. I love that, playing video games with you. Tiff's pretty good. I was kind of surprised. She don't take coaching good. We got two different strategies in the game. She's a little more, let me stay in the cut and shoot you. I'm more to let me run up on you and blast you in the face with a shotgun. Okay. And I got the win from jumping off a mountain and shooting a dude in the head on the fall. Okay. While I'm falling off a cliff, I said, boom, got him. Victory. One more kill than Tiff. For the win, baby. The grand champion. Still Dolly. Tiff's a good runner-up, though. She was a good runner-up. Okay, let's see. Gifted one Dolly membership. Thank you, PJ. Who is our new lucky member? What console are you playing, Dolly? PS5. PS5. My new name, okay, because I'm not playing on PS4 anymore. So I'm not Jams TV anymore. What was that before? Jams TV? My name on PS5. All right, write it down. I believe it's this. Tiff might tell me. We were both one. We were fighting each other. If we were fighting each other, I would win. No, I would win. You couldn't beat me in a one-on-one. Uh-oh. Now me and Tiff got a 1v1 live, okay? I'm playing on PS5, okay? So my new name up there is Dolly Vision YT, okay? I think y'all can understand what the damn YT stands for. YouTube, Dolly Vision YouTube. So when I kill people, it's Dolly Vision YouTube, right? That's what I thought it was. Dolly Vision YT. It ain't YouTube, it's just YT. That way when I kill people, they know where to come, who killed them. All right. Because when I played back in the day, when it was Jams TV, I always had Jams TV YouTube. And then every time I kill somebody, they would jump into my live and be like, F you, dude, you a noob. Won't you play me one-on-one? You know, well, I just killed you. Why do I got to play you one-on-one? You just died. You know, if you didn't die, you wouldn't be in my chat room. So it was a good way because kids be mad. Boy, you kill a kid, they're like 12 and they are a little sweat on the video game and they've been playing it all day. And then some old ass man kills you. It's hard for them kids to live with that. It's hard. Zero Jules says, I remember those days. So like I said, I ain't played video games in a long time. So it was weird to sit down with Tiff last night and actually get into playing. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to take the night off from YouTube. And I did. I played games with Tiff. We watched a movie. We watched Blue Beetle, some of it. And by that time, I went right back to sleep. But here I am in the flesh, up at fucking 8 o'clock in the morning. Make that make sense. Okie Crime News is a new member. Thank you, Okie. Thank you for joining. Back in our day, we didn't play video games like that. I'm 43. I played Nintendo. You know, Mario Brothers, damn, Super Metroid, Contra, Tetris. Oh, okay. Here's a story I'll share with y'all. PJ might get mad. So PJ has the hardest time packing some of the packages, right? Like, she's not good with blocks or square objects, making things fit in places, okay? So I'm always having to pack. Like, she'll get a bunch of stuff and she can't get it in one package. But me, I'll package it and everything will fit nice and neatly, right? And I always joke her and tell her, I was like, you must have never played Tetris. Like, you didn't have Tetris as a kid? You didn't have Game Boy? Like, nothing? You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's the first thing as a kid you play is Tetris. I know how to put a block here, straight block. You know what I'm saying? Make a line, keep it moving, right? I was good at Tetris. But I can pack a bunch of stuff in one package. She'll need like 2-3 packages to put the shit in. And that's not picking, right? You should have played Tetris. It'll help you in life, okay? When you're playing it, you don't realize, hey, this is going to make a difference in my life unless you start packing things. And then you'll go, okay, this can go here, this can go here, this can go here, here. And everything fits. Bless Mom from Texas says, yep, great game. I know, especially if you're bored, like that'd be something good still to have. Like I don't have any held game units, but as far as taking airplane trips, that'd be good to have. Cause some of them, like you on a plane for like 4 or 5 hours, time goes by slow as shit. Pac-Man, best game of all times. I like Asteroids. I thought was a really good one. I used to really like playing asteroids as a kid, with just where you're the little tiny damn triangle and you're shooting little asteroids and you're flying around. I used to, it's a button smashing game. I used to like that. See, we use Tetris in life, but not algebra. They made us learn in school. Yeah, we use Tetris, but don't use algebra. I can't think of one time I've ever had to use any algebra. Matter of fact, I cheated in school. I ain't even gonna lie. Ain't no shame in my game. I had the same math teacher for 3 years. Every year that I moved up a grade, she moved up a grade teaching math, right? And she never took in work. Like you do your work, you just did it in your notebook. And at the end of 9 weeks, you turned in the notebook. All right. So I just never did nothing. At the end of 9 weeks, I copied the dude next to me's notebook, handed it in. I passed math every year. I can't add 2 plus 2, but hey, I got a damn diploma. Okay. I got a damn diploma. It worked. It worked. But I don't know no damn algebra. I can tell you that. Straight ask Google. I got Google. I don't need to know nothing now. I don't even need a brain anymore. Okay. Technology. If I'd have knew that when I was young, I just slept through school. Like shit, I got Animal Planet, the History Channel, and Google. What the hell do I need school for? Okay, you lied to me about damn evolution. Okay. The earth, for all I know, could be fucking flat, according to YouTube. All right. I don't know what I've been taught that's true in school. They taught me we went to the moon. I was better off with the History Channel, Animal Planet, a bong, and damn Google. I've learned more those ways. I can tell you the migration habits of penguins. Okay. I've learned more those ways than I ever learned in school. All right. Smoking a fatty and binge watching Animal Planet, Shark Week, and all those things. I've educated myself way more than anybody ever educated me. Make sense. Eminem said that? What did he say? What did Eminem say? Oh, what I was saying, that he educated himself. It depends what you take in. Did anybody watch that video that Upchurch posted? I know PJ did because she's a conspiracy person. Anybody been following Upchurch? We got any church people in here? Church. He posted a video. Yep. The link to the I don't know whose fucking video it is, but they had it on some channel, blah, blah, somewhere. But I watched the first 5 episodes of what he posted. It was crazy. It was pretty good. It shows you how the Rockefellers and the damn all these people are connected to the Federal Reserve, and it's kind of almost like Zeitgeist. I don't know if any of y'all seen that movie, Zeitgeist. It's sort of like Zeitgeist. It goes into a lot of QAnon bullshit. I don't really get into that all that because I just think that's a bunch of internet nerds. But there was some stuff in it that was really good. So if you haven't, that link that Church posts, he said everybody should share this or whatever it was on his community tab. Check it out. It's actually a pretty good video. It'll open your eyes to a few things. Is it 100? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about all that, right? Because but if you watch these things that Church is watching, okay, you'll understand why he has the thought patterns that he does. Like why he thinks. See, he was looking at the big conspiracy, especially in the Kylie Rodney situation. Well, we rest in peace to that girl. Okay. She's real. Let's clear, make sure that everybody knows that. This real girl that really passed away tragically from drinking and driving. Rest in peace. Okay. But he's looking at everything like it's connected and all this stuff is fake because some of this stuff that's conspiracy is not conspiracy, right? Conspiracy is a word created by the CIA to make people seem crazy. You're a conspiracy theorist. Okay. But if it's truth, then I'm a truth theorist because some of this stuff is truthful. Right. And then even in that documentary that church is watching, some of that stuff is accurate. It is 100. That is the way the world is. Some of it is a little blown out of proportion. I think that's just for the people that have watched it. If you ain't watched it, you're probably like, what the hell is Dolly talking about? But it's the basic same rundown as Zeitgeist. Anybody seen Zeitgeist? Press 1 in the chat if you ever seen Zeitgeist. Okay. A lot to do with the leaders of this world, secret societies, politics, money. You know, and everybody knows money is the root of all evil in this world. And how much of the 1% of the world elite runs this whole planet, you know, and how all this money on the whole planet is controlled by just a few small families. So it's crazy, you know. And it goes into, I think, what else was in there? I don't know. Like I said, I've only got through 5 of them, but I am going to go back because there's a 10-part thing. And I think each part's like, I don't know, 10 or 20 minutes. So I'm going to go back and watch the last, I think it was a 2-hour thing. I watched like the first hour of it. And then it got into a lot of the, like I said, the QAnon stuff. And I was like, all right. Me on that one, I'm like, I don't buy that. I think conspiracies, if it's fact, it's cool. But when you start stretching things, like you get crazy people doing crazy things. Okay. Like we seen I seen because I was there in DC. Okay. What was it? January 6th, DC. I remember that because the FBI said, hey, where was you at January 6th? And I was like, oh, Lord, I'm going to jail. Okay. I think a lot of conspiracy played into the way people acted. Okay. A little bit of mob mentality, a little bit of conspiracy mixed with a little bit of, craziness. But I witnessed, I knew history was taking place, right? I knew this was something that was going to be in the history books because I'd never seen nothing like this in my life. So I knew it was part of history. I knew at that point I was part of history. I didn't know it was going to be a stain on history, okay, where people didn't act right or didn't act with common sense whatsoever. Now, this is what I'm going to talk about in common sense. Common sense. It ain't so common, okay? Literally, if I didn't save some people's life that day, I ain't sitting here. People were literally climbing up the building, okay? Climbing up a building they could fall off of, crack the skull open, die, okay? Common sense. You're climbing up the building and there's a set of stairs right next to it. Right next to it. You can walk up the stairs. Why are you climbing up the building? Why are you climbing up the building? I literally walk up to this girl climbing up the side of the building. At a point, she's high enough when she falls, and she's not got like a good grip either. She's getting scared, right? I walk up and I'm looking up at her, and she looks down at me, and I said, "Hey," I had the camera right on her. I said, "You know I'm going to film your death." And she said, "What?" I said, "You know I'm going to film your death because you are being a stupid biatch." Right now, you're climbing up the side of a damn building without a Spider-Man outfit on. Okay. First, get you a Spider-Man outfit. Come back to this and we'll discuss it. But right now, you were climbing the side of a building with the whole world watching you. Why there's a set of steps next to it. She looked down and she climbs back down. She literally gets down off the damn building. Okay. Old men, I was like, I couldn't believe it. Okay. I'm just out there filming it, like tripping on it. Like the crazy thing is people were dressed up. Like there was a dude dressed up like Chuck Norris. There was a dude dressed up like I swear he looked like Captain Crunch. Okay. There was a dude literally looked like Boss Hog. And so I was out there interviewing these people, and I was giving them like crazy names. You know how I like to name people on the internet, like 3 Dot Dave and stuff like that. So, like I had an interview up, and it was like Jimmy interviews Boss Hog and Roscoe Pico Train. You know what I'm saying? But that was but that's who they look like, right? So I kept like doing all these little, giving them all these crazy, but I only interviewed the craziest looking people out there. So, the dude that went to jail with the bucket moose, you know what I'm saying? The main dude they used as the poster child for that whole thing. I think he's still in jail. Okay. And there was something to this, right? There was something to it. It shouldn't have happened the way it did. I don't usually talk about stuff like this, but I'll address it just a little bit. I was going to interview that guy. Okay. But my cameraman was lagging. Somehow in the crowd, we got mixed up, and I seen him. And he was with like 2 militant looking dudes. And I'm talking about like you don't go to a protest dressed in fatigues, body armor, helmets, handcuffs, like you in the military, but you ain't. Okay. Like he was with like some militant ass looking dudes. And I was like, boom, he looked so strange to me. Like everybody has seen him in the paper. Cause me, like I was already out there only interviewing the crazy looking people. And I seen him and I was like, ooh, this is the one. You know what I'm saying? Cause he had the face paint on. He had the fucking horns on his damn head. And I looked back for my camera person and they weren't there. Right? They've been following me the whole time, right? I'm like, hey, where's my camera? Right? I don't have the camera. So I run back to find the camera. And time I get back, he's gone. Okay. So I almost interviewed him right before at the end of this. Now, here's the thing. In that, I can understand people being mad and protesting and things of that nature. But the people that went in that building, like that was dressed in military clothes with, like handcuffs, not like handcuffs, but like zip ties and things like they're going to kidnap a politician or a Senate governor, or whoever the fuck's in the building, right? Mike Pence. That is crazy, right? That is crazy. That is crazy. Did these, like, if there's really people out there that think they're going to overthrow the government, that's insane. That is absolutely insane. Now, I ain't really into politics because I believe it's you're snatching on the same goat. It's just 2 horns of the same goat. Left, right, still a goat. Okay. They all friends. All these rich ass people that we see fighting over politics and things like this, when the cameras go off, they eating dinner together. They're investing in each other's companies. They doing all this shit shady behind the scenes, and then they get on TV and fight. But all these rich people are friends. So that's why I don't get into politics. I'm like, it don't really matter. Nothing ever changes in this world. Nothing. Ever. It's always been the same. No matter who the president is, I still get bills in the mailbox. Okay. I want a president where there ain't no bills in my mailbox. Okay. That's it. Send me to I want to go live in Dubai. Okay. I've been looking at it. I've been checking it out. I think that's where Dolly needs to live. I don't do politics either. See? And really, does your vote really count in this country? That's where we get. Does it really? Should I take a day off work, go stand in line, and do all this shit? And does it really matter? Does it really matter? I guess it does a little bit, because whoever runs our country is going to be a crook. Facts. And I guess it's important for, the less crooked person. Whoever's the lesser of the crook to run the country. But there ain't a politician out there that ain't a crook. That's part of being a politician. more shady than the crime community. I do politics. I changed my school board system. They take care of our taxes. Well, yeah, I mean, there's little things in it, but the big picture, does anything really change in our country? Think about it. The last 20 years, has anything really, really changed? I mean, other than that whole pandemic, that was totally different. I had never experienced nothing quite like that in my life where they were like, you can't go outside. That was new. Okay, that was pretty new. But other than that, nothing's really changed. Unemployment goes up and down, always has. Um, Cost of living, oh my God, food prices are through the roof. Okay, go fill a buggy up at the grocery store. Just fill it up. You better have $1,000 in your wallet. You fill one grocery buggy up these days. You can fill up just the front part of your cart, and it's over $100. Try filling that whole buggy up with food. It is so expensive. Bread is $4 a loaf. Okay. Zero Jules, new member. Grocery prices are crazy. I mean, just absolutely crazy. I keep up with all of this. I want to know when this change in my country does something that's going to affect my family. It ain't no change in it, though. Unless you still believe in that my vote matters with all these dead people voting, crooked elections, things of that nature. I was watching, I can't say the lady's name because you'll come up dead. That one lady that was running for president that likes to kill everybody. Of all the people that are connected to her that are dead. And I'm sure that's the way with all these people. You don't get that powerful in this world without doing some bad stuff. Okay? When you that powerful, you scary. Because at that point, they rather just off you than look at you. And in that documentary that Church posted, it was some stuff about some of the people that were on the Titanic, right? 3 of the people that were on the Titanic were people that were opposed to the federal banking system, right? And they were trying to stop it. And they died. Another person that was against the Feds, the Federal Reserve, John F. Kennedy, he was assassinated. Another person that's been against the Federal Reserve was Abraham Lincoln. He was assassinated. Okay? A lot of coincidences that if you're against the Federal Reserve or you're against this world banking system, you end up dead. That's why I look in this world, it's good to have a voice, right? It's good to have a voice. But if your voice gets too powerful, you always end up dead. All right? That's why Dolly never wants his voice to get that powerful, because I want to stay alive. Anybody in this country that has ever had a powerful voice that people would listen to have been assassinated. Like some of the most epic speakers in this whole entire planet assassinated. You cannot have a real voice. Because as soon as you do, somebody ain't going to like what you got to say. The next thing you know, you're dead. Okay? They found one dude dead. Yeah, how do you... They find this dude dead in his bathtub, stabbed in the chest. And they ruled a suicide. Stabbed in the chest. How do you... That's like that lady in Debbie Collar, lady in Georgia. Y'all remember that one? The lady was clinched to a tree trying to get away. Set herself on fire, they said. Committed suicide. Like, I'm sorry, but nobody commits suicide like that. Okay, no, nobody does that. Nobody... And then covered herself with a tarp after she was dead. I don't see how that JFK was killed by his own government. You know the crazy thing about John F. Kennedy is George Bush Sr. All right, don't know where he was at that day. Okay, you ever hear them ask George Bush Sr. about John F. Kennedy assassination? This man has a memory like he can remember everything like an elephant, like a damn elephant. He ain't got no Alzheimer's. You know what I'm saying? They asked him about John F. Kennedy. He don't remember where he was at that day. I can tell you where he was at. He was in Texas. There's pictures of him in Texas. But he, for some reason, can't remember he was in Texas that day. And you know, shortly after that, George Bush Sr. took over the CIA. I wish they would tell the truth that, hey, we just killed the dude, man. Hey, shit, we needed him out the way, okay? We didn't go to the moon, and we killed John F. Kennedy. Can you just tell us, right? Can you know, I think the world is ready for whatever it is, you know? Was it the shooter from the grassy knoll, you know? I would think everybody would know where they were that day. It's just like when the space shuttle blew up. Certain things you remember forever, right? The space shuttle blowing up, 9/11. And there's just, you know, I would think that in their time frame, I remember when they Ronald Reagan, they tried to assassinate Ronald Reagan. Remember the dude shot Ronald Reagan and the bodyguard jumped in front of him? I remember I was a little kid. They tried to kill Ronald Reagan. Okay. Well, one dude crazy dude tried to kill Ronald Reagan. And then what was his wife's name? Jackie Onassis. You hear her say as soon as he shot, they got him. And who is they? You know what I'm saying? Who is she talking about? Like, did they know there was a threat? And then you got the whole Oswald thing that don't make sense. You got Jack Ruby that shoots Oswald, okay? And he is in the mob. It's crazy. It's like the CIA is tied in with the mob, and they almost work together to assassinate John F. Kennedy. And then when they asked Ruby who was responsible for it, he said, "Your president," right? But at the time, John F. Kennedy was dead. That only left Lyndon B. Johnson. Okay. And Lyndon B. Johnson funded his campaign with mob money. Okay. That seems strange. There's a lot of strange things in the assassination of John F. Kennedy. I know where I was, Dolly, when Kennedy was I was there. Turtle Madness says you was in Texas. Was you in the book depository? Got to keep an eye on you. They're called informants, Dolly. Jack Ruby was trying to be a hero. I don't think so. I mean, you're a nightclub owner. You're affiliated with the mob. Why would you care? This dude killed the president. This mob dude loved John F. Kennedy so much that he was going to go kill his killer at the police station. No, that was somebody made him do that. Somebody made him do that. I think he was to silence Oswald. Oswald was, I believe, CIA and KGB, like a double agent type thing. Okay. And they used him, of course. And then so he didn't talk. They offed him. I don't know. What makes sense in it? You know what I'm saying? But they know, the government knows what happened. They know who killed that damn man. They did. They didn't agree with how he was being a president. Awful. That's what I mean. You get a voice, you get too powerful, no matter what it is in this world. If you're Martin Luther King or if you're John F. Kennedy or you're one of his damn brothers, they got the worst curse ever. Okay. Remember when the other Kennedy brother was shot? It's like, dang. And then the other one crashed the plane. I was like, man, y'all's family is cursed. I wouldn't want last name Kennedy. That is a bad name to have. I like to have the money. that comes with that name. But the curse, oh hell no. Everybody in your family dies horribly. Yeah, I mean, that's what I mean. I don't know, maybe it's a curse. I don't know, maybe it's a curse. John was the only Kennedy I like. If you watch the video, the Secret Service step off the car right before Kennedy gets shot. I mean, I guess it's a different day and age. When the president rides around now, here they shut the interstates down. You can't get nowhere near it. You know, and if you're going to be, why not be in a bulletproof vehicle? I don't know. That was a horrible. That's horrible. Because, I mean, it literally blew his damn brains right out the back of his head. And the craziest part is when she went out there onto the trunk and she grabbed part of his brain and the skull. Oh, my God. That's horrific, man. That's horrific. You know, we watching it in black and white. Imagine what that looked like in color. I mean, they have redone it in color, but it still ain't the same. Like, it ain't 4D color like it would be live. Like, you sitting there looking at this man's brains blow out his head. And then, you know, the autopsy photos of Kennedy. Oh, my God. I mean, this whole damn... That was horrible. You vote policy, no blue. At Granny Bassmaster, I think Marilyn Monroe knew things from dating Kennedy and was killed. A lot of people believe that, you know, that she was killed, and she definitely was dating all of them. Okay, she was getting it in. They were sneaking her in the damn tunnels into the White House and stuff. She probably knew all America's secrets, but then again, she was a big old damn pillhead, you know. So it's no telling. But a lot of people do think the CIA killed Marilyn Monroe. If you just watch her though, she was slowly getting worse and worse on drugs. So you go in the bathtub and you eat all these painkillers and go to sleep and drown. She didn't wait, you know, they didn't find her with a knife in her chest and say she committed suicide. You think JFK did a girl once and moved on, from my understanding? Well, I mean, from my understanding, there's been over the years, especially way back in the day, there have been tons and tons of prostitutes in and out the White House. Okay. In the early days, it was really common. These days, not so much. I don't know. Different time, different era, you know. And, you know, do the presidents really know enough secrets that if they tell their girlfriend or their mistress that they got to go out and kill them? It seems like if you're leaking sensitive stuff like that, you know, like world secrets, what could he have told Marilyn Monroe? I don't know. The government will off you. That's why I don't mess with them. That's why I don't even say that lady's name. You say it 3 times, you come up gone. But cocaine still made it in the White House this year. Hey, look. But they ain't supposed to have parties? I'm just kidding. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. They say Biden's son likes to get a little twisted. I mean, I don't know. You know, you never know with propaganda and shit like that. That's why I don't try to. That's why I said I don't follow it. I don't watch it. What's up, Buddha Mike? Hey, I got Fortnite up and running, PS5. My new screen name, Buddha. Write this down. Dolly Vision YT. I think it's just one word. Dolly Vision YT. Me and Tiff played last night, Mike, and she played the first round of solo no build. She won. Okay. And then I was like, oh man, I don't never play no build. How am I supposed to block people from shooting at me? So I played no build, just like her, and I won. Boom. First game back on the PS5. Bam. Won it. and beat her by 1 kill. Still got it. Still got it. And that's what that fat ass retarded damn PlayStation 5 controller. It is huge. Like, it's almost like an Xbox controller. Are you going to open the phone lines? No. I don't take phone calls in the morning. If you've ever watched me live I don't answer calls in the morning. I don't like the voices in my head. I don't like hearing the phone ring. I'm still usually just waking up, so I just usually come up here and rant a little bit, and then I get out of here first thing in the morning, because like I said, I'm going to shoot a few videos today. And at Dolly, you changed over a new leaf. You're likable. I'm likable? Was I not likable before? I ain't changed that much. Dolly, are you going to go to Tennessee this year? Yes. I'm going to be a lot of places. No, and I'm not going anywhere this year. All right. What is it? Already December? Almost December? Yeah, I ain't going anywhere this year. Next year, 2024, yeah, I'll be all over the place. Okay. I'll be in Georgia, Tennessee, Idaho, Vegas, California. I'll be all over the place this year. 2024. All right. 2023 is pretty much done for me. I ain't going anywhere unless something breaks out and I got to go look for somebody or something like that happens. I don't have any plans of being anywhere. Turtle Game says, I still have to go to sleep. Well, you better go to sleep. Oh, you on Vegas time. Just send it. Okay, Buddha. Add me back. I will. I'll add you back. I mean, I don't play much. I might play every now and then, a few games. Stress ball. Now, the other name I don't have anymore. The only bad thing is I had to change my name, so I lost all my Fortnite skins. So now I'm just down to the regular person. So, because I gave the PlayStation 4 to the needy, okay, when I got the PS5. Yeah, this is PJ Stress Ball. I was just playing with it. Look at, okay. North Dakota, it will shake you. Behind a good man is a good woman, and vice versa. You took my stress ball. I was sitting on the table. I was sitting right there, so I just picked it up. It's like I feel like Will Ferrell. What am I going to do with my hands? Remember when he's like in front of, I don't know if y'all seen that movie. He keeps like wanting to. He don't know what to do with his hands while he's recording. They keep lifting up. It gives you something to do with your hands. I can't spell when I'm stressed. I can't spell when I'm ever. Join the club. Okay, look, guys. I have the green one. LOL. It's okay. Thanks, Zero. Okay, like I said, I'm going to get out of here, guys. I'm going to shoot a couple videos. So be on the lookout for my videos today. All right. And then late tonight, for all you crazy people, I'll bring you a good drama video. Maybe we'll bring you chapter 3 of The Sad Story of Cabbage. Late tonight. Today we're doing true crime. Okay. So by, I don't know, 1 o'clock, you'll get your first video. By 5 o'clock, the second one. I'm going to put out a few of them today. So that's why I didn't want to go into too much true crime, because then what am I going to have to make videos about if I tell you all this shit now? Leaving already? Yeah. I'm going to do some other things. I don't want to sit here all day and live stream. I mean, I may come back live later after I shoot these videos, just for a little hangout session, shoot shit type thing. But I'm getting out of here for now. I haven't even eaten yet. Okay. And I need another cup of coffee now. I'm out of coffee. So I'll see you guys soon. Be prepared. Share. One more thing. I think the last two videos have hit 1,000 likes. Okay. The last two Survivor audition tape. I need to get to that. I'm glad you said that, right? Which I can shoot pretty easily. That ain't going to be hard. I think, I'm more comfortable here than I was going to be in that studio. So I can just be like, boom, and shoot this video. I think I got it. I need to do that. Glad you reminded me of that though. Thank you. The last two videos I got 1,000 plays. So I said when Turtle Island did 1,000, I was going to give something away. Now it ain't going to be soap, and I'm going to give something nice away. So the next Turtle Island, make sure all you guys tune in, because that's all you got to do is be there to win. We're going to do like a giveaway, maybe a call in, like the 10th call or 9th call or something, blah, 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 blah. So it's just all luck. But I'm going to give a cool ass gift to one of you guys on the next Turtle Island. So make sure you're there. And thank you for everybody that's been liking the videos. Okay. That's important. The likes are what the algorithm uses to recommend videos. So thank you guys that have been taking the time to actually hit the like button. All right. Thank you. And for that, one of y'all is going to get something cool on the next Turtle Island. All right. It's because you've grown the F up, way better content. Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you. Glad you enjoy it. Now. I hope everybody, look, if I don't see y'all the rest of the day, or if I don't see you when I come back live in a little while, I hope you all have a great day. Okay. I'm going to go make y'all some awesome videos that y'all better watch and y'all better support. Okay. If not, then I'm just wasting my damn time. I should have just stayed here. But I'm going to make y'all some cool videos. Make sure y'all drop some comments on the videos. And if you're super, super cool today, maybe share one. All right. I'll see y'all soon. Dolly loves you. Peace.